Coming up on Mountain News this morning, we took an in-depth look at one of the many families affected by the Black Jewel bankruptcy. And police are still investigating an officer-involved shooting that happened that left one man dead in Jackson County.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. It is 4:59 on Friday, August the 2nd. I'm Will Puckett. Thank you for tuning in to Mountain News This Morning. It's Friday. We finally made it. Yesterday was warm and it was a nice day though, Brandon. Should we expect that today? What should we expect overall?
Yeah, same kind of familiar pattern to yesterday. We're going to continue to see that, but possibilities for some rain at times throughout the day. Let's take a look at line pinpoint Doppler radar, and you can see a few scattered showers down to the south this morning, down near McCreary County, over into Tennessee there, kind of keeping an eye on that. But that's basically got the only game in town. We zoom in a little closer. You can see Williamsburg just to the south toward Jellicoe and over toward Middlesboro and Pineville. So we're going to continue to watch that. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s and low 70s, depending on where you are this morning. Your iced coffee forecast, not too bad. I think we're going to see 67 with some patchy dense fog. So temperature-wise, about a medium there. And your out-the-door forecast, we're going to climb into the mid-80s this afternoon. Those scattered chances for showers and storms around, mainly in the afternoon and evening hours. I'll have the rest of that forecast coming up here in just a few minutes. Will?
All righty, Brandon. Thank you. Well, Jeff Willoughby is a miner at Clover Lick 3. He and his wife have 6 kids. 2 of them have autism. They're out $3,000, and now in the midst of all of it, they're having to move homes to a place that is now more affordable. I talked with him at length about his situation. It is a sense of stress and sadness.
It's been rough. Due to this falling out for a month now, not being paid.
A white and orange U-Haul marks a change in a life turned upside down.
And it's just been really rough and hard on us, and it's taken a lot of toll.
This house that Jeff and his family are moving into is across the street from his in-laws.
We've just been very blessed.
Jeff's kids range from 10 to 2, and while their time on Earth has been short, they're not oblivious to the fact that mom and dad are struggling.
It really bothers me because my wife and I really love our children, and my in-laws, grandma and grandpop, they seen it, and it hurts. It hurts a lot.
Willie isn't the only one experiencing this pain. His brothers underground understand it too.
We all know that we're going through hard times right now.
They are hard times indeed, but this brotherhood is deep as the mines they work in. And as families struggle to make ends meet, for some, there's hopefully normalcy ahead.
It's going to be a lot of relief on us, being away from up there to our new home and settling in and everything.
But for now, they stay and fight for their families and for each other. Monday morning, those miners you see right there, some of them will saddle up and head to West Virginia for their bankruptcy court hearings. There, they hope stories like Jeff's will strike a chord with someone who will help these miners get the money they worked so hard for back. Now, the Black Jewel miners got a high-profile visit yesterday. Lieutenant Colonel Amy McGrath stopped by the camp. She talked with miners and their wives, trying to learn more about the situation that they're in. Her U.S. Senate campaign bought the men and women camped out along the tracks some fried chicken.
I mean, I think just the same one is what makes you come out. I mean, this is something that's important. It's something that makes you angry when you see so many hardworking Kentuckians who are not getting paid, who they don't deserve this, and to be able to stand up and show support. I mean, that's what this is about.
Now, the man McGrath would like to replace in the Senate, Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, has said, quote, bottom line, the miners need to be made whole, and the company needs to be held accountable for its horrific mismanagement, end quote. Well, the question now is what is next for Black Jewel miners? Some, they are looking for jobs elsewhere, while others say they would go back to the mines. An auction began yesterday in the Squire Patton Boggs law firm in Cincinnati. That is where Black Jewel's attorney is. We tried to get into the auction, but were told it was closed to the media and the public. When asked if we could get any information, we were told by representatives with the firm that they were, quote, not in any position to make any sort of comment and they quickly showed us the door. We do know Contura Energy is one of the companies there. We do not know who else will be bidding. Back in Harlan County, miners are hoping for answers and hopefully new owners so they can get back to work.
I really would. If someone else bought it and offered me a job, yeah, I'd take it. I mean, all my fellow workers that I work with, everybody's struggling from it. They're losing their furniture, their power. Some of them bought homes.
Now, if the Kentucky mines do sell, coal production could begin and miners could go back to work. But if they do not sell, that means those mines would have to begin the liquidation process, meaning it is very unlikely those mines would ever reopen. We hope to have more information on that bidding process later today. Well, elsewhere, Kentucky State Police are investigating a deadly officer-involved shooting. It happened in McKee. No officers were hurt, but we are told 54-year-old David Willoughby was shot and killed by police after he tried hitting an officer with his vehicle. This all started yesterday in Montgomery County when Willoughby named as a suspect in a murder in Jeffersonville. There was a pursuit involving Willoughby through several counties before it ended in Jackson County. Meanwhile, the Whitley County Coroner's Office says a 53-year-old man died Wednesday night in a motorcycle incident. The crash happened off Scuffletown Road. Corbin police say they got the call around 9. We do not know what caused the crash yet or who was involved. A 4-year-old girl from West Virginia who has been the subject of an Amber Alert since last month was found Thursday in Pasos, Texas. The U.S. Marshals Service, Northern District of West Virginia, reports that Gracelyn June Scritchfield was found with her biological father, Arlie Hertrick, in the third. Officials say Gracelyn appears to be in good health. Investigators say Hetrick was taken into custody on federal and state warrants. He will be held at the Reeves County Jail in Texas. Well, thank you for getting your day started with us right here on Mountain News this morning. Later, new research shows that many senior citizens have a dangerous relationship with alcohol.
Outside of a few rain chances, this weekend doesn't look too bad overall. I have the latest forecast coming up in about 3 minutes.